showing you the world in a way too early. Red hardy travelpreneur. Catch flights, build dreams, now it's your turn. Yeah. Let's go, travel more, live more, build more, build more.
If you love travel, but you also know you need extra income, watch this first. Because a lot of people love the idea of traveling more, seeing new places, taking cruises, going to resorts, planning family vacations, and creating memories. But the truth is, travel costs money. And for many people, it is not that they do not want to travel. It is that life keeps getting more expensive. The bills are higher, groceries are higher, gas is higher, rent is higher, everything seems to be going up except the paycheck. And that is why I believe more people are starting to ask a very real question. How can I create extra income without giving up the life I already have? Now let me be clear, this video is not about quitting your job tomorrow. It is not about some overnight success story. And it is definitely not about pretending that money just magically shows up because you want it to. This is about looking at something you already enjoy and asking yourself, could travel become more than just something I spend money on? Because most people only look at travel from one side. They look at it as the vacation, the getaway, the cruise, the beach, the resort, the birthday trip, the family reunion, the girls' trip, the couple's escape. And there is nothing wrong with that. But what a lot of people never stop to think about is this. Every time somebody books a trip, there is a travel industry behind that booking. Hotels are getting paid, cruise lines are getting paid, resorts are getting paid, airlines are getting paid, booking platforms are getting paid. And in many cases, travel agents and travel business owners are part of that process too. So the question becomes, if people are already traveling, if people are already booking vacations, if people are already asking for help planning trips, why couldn't you learn how to position yourself in the travel industry too? Now maybe you are saying, I love travel, but I have never been a travel agent. That is okay. Most people do not start with experience. They start with interest. They start with curiosity. They start with a desire to learn. And honestly, that is where a lot of people miss it. They think they have to already know everything before they start. They think they need to know every airport code, every cruise line, every resort brand, and every booking system. But you do not have to know everything on day one. You need a system. You need training, you need support, and you need to be willing to learn. That is the part people often overlook, because building extra income usually does not come from knowing everything up front. It comes from starting, learning, applying, and staying consistent. Now let's talk about the extra income part. A lot of people are depending on one paycheck to carry their whole life. One paycheck for the rent or mortgage, one paycheck for the car note, one paycheck for food, one paycheck for kids, one paycheck for emergencies, one paycheck for dreams. And if that paycheck gets interrupted, slowed down, or stretched too thin, everything starts feeling heavy. That is why having another income stream is not just a luxury anymore. For many people, it is becoming necessary. But here is the thing, not every extra income idea fits everybody. Some people do not want to drive rideshare. Some people do not want to deliver food. Some people do not want to clock into a second job. Some people want something they can build from home, around their schedule, using their phone, laptop, conversations, and social media. And if you already love travel, then the travel business may be worth looking at. Not because it is easy money, but because it connects to something people already care about. People want vacations, people need getaways, people want memories with their families. People want destination weddings, anniversary trips, birthday trips, and group trips. And when you learn how to help people with something they already want, you are not trying to convince people to care about travel. They already do. But let me also clear something up. Being in the travel business does not mean you have to travel every week. It does not mean you have to be rich. It does not mean you need thousands of followers. It does not mean you have to be some loud social media influencer dancing online every day. And it does not mean you have to know everybody. For some people, being in the travel business means helping others book trips. For others, it means building a side business. For some, it means earning travel perks. For others, it may become a serious long-term business. But the key is understanding what lane you want to be in. You may just want to be a travel agent. You may want to help families, couples, groups, churches, or friends plan trips, or you may want to build both sides. There is more than one way to approach it. That is why you should watch first, learn first, and understand the business before making a decision. Now I know what some people are thinking. What if nobody books with me? What if I do not know what to say? What if my friends do not support me? What if I start and fail? Those are real thoughts. But let me ask you something. What if you learn a skill that can help you for years? What if you build confidence talking to people? What if your friends list is already full of people who travel, want to travel, or know someone planning a trip? What if you stop looking at this like a quick hustle and start looking at it like a business? That is the mindset shift. Most people do not fail because they are not capable. They struggle because they never give themselves enough time to learn. They post 1 or 2 times and quit. They talk to 3 people and get discouraged. They compare their beginning to someone else's 5th year. But building anything real takes consistency, and if you can give a job years of your life, you can give your own dream a serious look too. Travel is powerful because it is emotional. People do not just buy a trip. They buy relief, they buy excitement, they buy memories, they buy peace. They buy time away from stress. They buy a chance to reconnect with people they love. That is why travel conversations are different. When somebody says, "I need a vacation," they are usually saying more than that. They may be saying, "I am tired." They may be saying, "I need a break." They may be saying, "I want to celebrate." They may be saying, "I want something to look forward to." And when you understand that, you stop seeing travel as just hotels and flights. You start seeing it as service. You are helping people create moments. And at the same time, you are learning how to build something for yourself. So if you love travel, but you also need extra income, do not rush past this. Take a real look. Learn how the travel business works. Understand what it takes. See if it fits your personality, your goals, your schedule, and your season of life. Because you may not need another job. You may need another option. You may need something you can build part-time. Something that allows you to help people. Something connected to an industry that is already moving. Something that gives you a reason to talk about travel with purpose. And no, it will not build itself. You will have to learn. You will have to be consistent. You will have to talk to people. You will have to follow a system. But if you already love travel and you know you need extra income, this may be worth looking into. So here's what I want you to do. Watch the free overview, get the information, ask your questions, and then decide. Because sometimes the opportunity you are looking for is connected to something you already love, and for you that thing just might be travel. If you love travel and you are ready to explore how it could become more than just a vacation, click the link and watch the free travel business overview. It may be the first step toward building an extra income stream around something you already enjoy.
Yeah. Back in vision, yeah. Book the dream, it's time to move different. Dre Hardy, travelpreneur, showing you the world and the way to earn. Yeah. Dre Hardy, travelpreneur, catch flights, build dreams, now it's your turn.